and we are here on Headlands Farm Fishery with Dan again. I mean, this is becoming a bit of a pattern now, I think, with me and Dan, but we both really enjoy this lake and we wanted to try out a different swims today. I'm gonna try to keep this video short and sweet, just so it gives you something. Dan's in his own world, just so it gives you something to watch and we're not behind on schedule. But yeah, trying out a different swim, so I'm taking this one today. Normally we are just along this bank here, but we picked a different place today and it was Dan's choice to do so. But I'm not going to bore you with the talk. Hopefully we've got some fish to show. Normally we do, so get straight into it. See on camera. Right here. It's gone now. Here. Back here. Just here. I'm sure it'll come up again. First carp of the day. Dan's managed to get this beautiful common. Oh,
look at that.
Gorgeous. Let me just zoom in.
Nice and shiny.
Beautiful.
How much do you think it weighs? About 6?
I reckon about 6-7 pounds.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Did it give you much of a fight?
Oh yeah, it was a great fight.
What did it?
Quite a struggle, but got there in the end.
What did you catch it on?
It was a manila boilie on a hair rig with some manila bait spray.
Nice.
Just casted in that little gap there behind me.
Yeah. Right. Do you reckon we should get this back in the water?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. So far, I've blanked. Dan's behind the camera with a smile on his face. Dan's caught. We've had a nice sight of one of Sam's fish that he caught. It's a nice orange ghost here. It keeps swimming by Dan's rods. We're hoping he's going to be quids in on it, but I've moved my rods to where there's a stream. There's a nice overhanging tree just across me as well from what I casted to. But yeah. There's nothing really to report other than I'm sure Dan's video will be in here of him fighting the fish. Obviously the fish that he caught. But other than that, yeah, it's been quiet. Right, so as you can see, Dan's rods are just here. Now he's got one out just here. And then just in the end of this stream here, the camera's not focusing, yeah, just down there. I've just got a line beam, but that probably is the wind. Yeah, I'm casted out just here. Jesus, that wind is really strong. My line's going crazy. And then I've got one here as well. Me and Dan won't get tangled. Right, that's still going off, so I'm not too sure. Might be a bream, but we're hopeful. It's a nice day. Yeah, gonna continue the session and hopefully have a bit to report. And that's near enough it. Me and Dan are gonna get ready to get packed up soon. All we've had is one carp for today. New swim, tried different tactics. Hasn't worked out too well, especially for me. I've got plenty of liners. My Dan's shot for boilies, but I've plenty of liners on my right rod. Just no fish. One did break away about an hour or two ago. It's back the hook, unfortunately. Didn't really get to fight it at all. It just straight away spat out the hook as soon as I striked it. But yeah, we're going to get ready to go back up. As I said, short day, short session, just want to get out on the bank. Yeah, that's it. If we do catch anything in the meantime, we'll be sure to record it, but other than that, that's it, done. Got anything to say, Dan?
Not really. Kind of flying asleep.
Alright, you're right, man. Bye. And that was that for the session. I try to keep this video as short as possible. Sam requested me also to keep the video short, as that's something I've definitely not been doing, is giving Sam a hard time editing. So I've edited this video. It's very short. I know I blanked down headlands. It's a first for me, but you know, I'm glad that Dan managed to pull out a fish for either of us to look at for the day. I haven't really got much to say about it. It was just a session where me and Dan had a day off work, nothing to do. Thought, let's get down the bank, let's get a session in. We didn't plan on recording, to be honest. It's just sort of turned up there and the weather was perfect. We're both in a decent mood, so we thought, let's get some of this on record. Thinking we were going to pack more fish, but just the one. But it's alright. If you guys follow our socials, you've seen that me and Dan actually done a session down Hordle recently, which is 36 hour, which brought upwards of maybe 30-40 fish, although it wasn't breaking any PBs. No, one fish did actually, but they weren't huge fish at all, nothing over 15 pounds. So it was an action-packed day. Me and Dan both enjoyed it. I mean, we're not the type of anglers that are here to target big fish. I'm sure we will in the future, but at the moment we're just enjoying getting anything on the line, anything on the hook, shall I say. And yeah, we're still learning. I see improvements with Dan every time, every session we go now. So I'm seeing improvements in myself, but you know, try to keep this video short for you. You know, you guys to stay entertained. There's not much to look at, I know, but you know, next session hopefully will bring a lot more. There's a few things in the pipelines with me and Dan at the moment. Hopefully some new lakes which bring more videos, more footage and better fish. And I know I just said there that we don't target fish. This may be the first start of a campaign for me and Dan where we target not one fish, quite a few fish actually. But you know, hopefully you guys stay tuned, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave any comments, anything. But other than that, hope you guys are having a good day and see you in the next one.